we've been talking about this shit on Drunk Sports for it feels like forever, man, right? We finally know what happened, man. Leon Rose, let me tell you something. Like what my man DJ Khaled said, you're a genius. You know what I'm saying? Leon Rose is out here cooking, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, Leon Rose is out here cooking. He balling on all these other GMs, man. You got all these pundits on TV now talking about the Knicks are top 5 in the league who was shitting on the Knicks just a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Listen, so look, what do you guys think of the trade, right? Obviously, at the trade deadline, the Knicks trade for drum roll. Now we already know what it is. All right, so we give away Quentin Grimes, right? Gramito is out of here.
Gramito,
you know
yo, that's my Gramito.
Quentin Gramito. Now Quentin Grimes is out of here. Evan Fournier and that expiring contract we've been talking about for so long, right? We all expected is out of here. Flynn, right? Flynn is out.
Malachi
Flynn. He was here for a cup of he was here for a quick cup of coffee.
Yeah. And then the other dude, Arachnophobia.
Yeah, arachnophobia. He was here. and 2 second-round picks.
Yo, they fleeced the Pistons, bro.
They fleeced them. You know what I'm saying? And we get back. I'm so tired. I didn't even say we get back. We got back former Knick, right? Alec Burks and Bogdanovich. Bro, okay, so let me tell you how this played out, right? I'm listening to the radio, and I think we on the thread too. And I was like, we heard Quentin Grimes and a second-round pick for Alec Burks.
Just that was like, nah, that can't be.
Like, what? And I think that's how a lot of people received the information.
I was tight.
Yeah, I was like, that's it.
What? Like, what? That don't make any sense. I'm like, yo, this can't be. And so then when I heard Bogdanovich, I was like, okay, we cooking with grease now. I love the trade, man. I think it's what a fucking brilliant move, man. You know, I knew, we kind of knew we weren't gonna get a big dog to the end of the season, right?
Yeah, you called it.
We all called it. We all kind of knew the writing on the wall. We kind of know how Leon Rose moves. You know what I'm saying? Second round, no, didn't touch any first round picks. Got all our all our draft capital and essentially trade assets loaded up to get busy in the summer. And they're gonna have to make a move in the summer because you can't hold on these draft picks forever. So Knicks fans hold tight. We're decimated with injuries. Alec Burks is a bucket, right? We know he's been here already. We already know what he is. He's a Tibbs guy. He's gonna be able to give Jalen Brunson a little bit of rest of that point guard. He can go get a bucket when we need it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he heats up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's a guy who's gonna close out games, but he can provide Jalen Brunson that rest. I got the stats of Ed. I know you the stat. Matter of fact, I'll let Ed go to all the stats, man. He shoots well from 3.
Yeah.
And then we got Bogdanovich, right? We needed that. Some depth on the front line. I was like, this is a great trade because Bogdanovich drops about 20 a game. Yes. He can shoot his ass off. You know what I'm saying? He's going to space the floor even more. Yo, peep this real quick before I hand it off to you guys. Remember last year against the Heat? All we did was I keep referencing this game because it's like a nightmare in my brain. It is. Who am I thinking about in the Heat? Struz, Vincent, Kyle Lowry, all these two. Right. Their spacing was incredible, right? We lacked that. Imagine this year we got DiVincenzo, the big ragu.
Let's talk about it.
Let's assume we're all healthy. Jalen Brunson, Julius, because Julius could cook from 3 sometimes. He might not be as efficient as we would like, but he still, when he gets hot, he gets hot. Brunson, Ragu, Julius, OG from the corner, and let's say Bogdanovich from the other corner, or the key to elbow, brother. You're not gonna be able to get away with all that double team and shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's gonna loosen shit up for Jalen to cook, for Julius to cook. And we were talking about that, right? At television. What you think about this trade, my guy?
I love it. I absolutely love it. We have some firepower now for the bench, some solidified reinforcements that we needed. It's like Kendrick Perkins said on ESPN the other day. The Knicks are deeper than the Pacific Ocean right now. Like Burks, like you just said, former Knick Tibbs guy, averages 12. Shooting 39.4% from the field, 40.1 from 3. That's a plus for us. But Bojan Bogdanovic, 20 a game, 46% from the field, 41 from 3. bro. Like, come on now. For the guys that we got, we traded away a guy that played 20 straight games without scoring a bucket and arachnophobia. And Ryan, salute to Ryan, bro. Malachi Flynn, we flipped it. We flipped that pick. He came in with the OG
the fake DiVincenzo.
You know what I mean? They call him Evil Ragu. That's what it's called. DiVincenzo's evil twin.
DiVincenzo was like, get that nigga out of here, son.
Get him out of here, man. Nigga jocking my style.
You know what I mean? I think this was very big for the Knicks because now this transforms the team into a solidified Eastern Conference juggernaut. Like, I feel like we're not going to get boiled over in the second round, even if we play at full strength a Boston Celtic team, Milwaukee team. We are legit. Like, they're knocking at the door. Like, to go into the championship. And you know what? We've shown in the past, last season, this season, we could no pause. We could bang out with the West too. We could play with the big boys from the West. You know what I'm saying? With the big fellas from the West. So I'm loving this trade. I feel like it was a win. We fleeced 2 trades this year with Toronto and now Detroit. I'm loving it. So let's get it. Great job by Leon Rose, man. And we get to keep, like you said, all our first round picks to reel in a bigger fish in the summer. Come on, I don't
it's coming. Pause.
I don't even want to jump out the window, but there's so many, There's so many avenues. There's so many lanes the Knicks could go this summer.
Man, yo, Nickaholic.
Yo,
yeah.
I know you excited, man, nigga. Yeah. Yo, we out. Nickaholic, come on, talk to me, brother. What you think of this trade, man? Where does this put us in terms of the hierarchy, at least in the Eastern Conference?
Yo, I think prior to this, you guys know my thoughts. Prior to this trade, a healthy Knicks team is definitely probably the second best team. Now, I think this solidifies it that now we have enough to beat the best, and we all know the best is the Celtics, in my opinion. And I feel like they've been even struggling a little bit too. I don't even, like they even haven't, but they have a great team, and this gives us the shooters, man. Oh, that the shooters. Obviously, I'm not gonna front, and I'll keep it a buck with you guys because I'm a Knicks fan, and obviously we were all scared when we saw Grimes for Alec Burke. And even when we did the show on Wednesday, we were thinking other names. And as a Knicks fan, what do you want? Like, we wasn't even trying to name superstars, but we wanted to name bigger names so that we thought we was gonna have an immediate starting lineup. But obviously, we lost depth in the bench when we got rid of quickly, and we're hurt right now. So I don't think there's no smarter move than what they did right now. We need a bench. We need these guys to get healthy. We got scorers who could score like a high percentage scorers too, especially from the three, which is what we're becoming so deadly at. We basically are the Heat from last year all year. That's exactly I've never seen such a quick transition and learning curve in a team so quickly, because we saw what happened with the Knicks and they applied it immediately right after. It's not like they waited for a season or two to be like, okay, now we're finally understanding what we did wrong. They're like, now this is what we did wrong. This is the pieces that we need. This is the stuff that we need. These are the players that fit best, and we're going to build around it because they already had a structure. That we have a great foundation, but we just needed a couple of little blocks, you know what I mean, just to make it even stronger. And I like it, and I do like it. And I think it's going to fit easy with Burks. He already played in the system, so he's going to be a smooth transition, and Bogdanovich, he can shoot. He's going to be that guy in the corner, like Cash was saying. And I like it a lot. I think this makes us even deadlier. It's going to be like when the whole team, when the team gets healthy, it's going to be so fucking scary. And the biggest thing I think the takeaway is, we actually have somebody who can make a bucket while Brunson is resting, because that was our always thing. We wasn't sure if McBride can always do it because he's still, but at least when Burks is in there, we know Burks is gonna at least be able to get a bucket or two, when we really need it.
And settle shit down. Shit down. Go for them 6-7 minute stretches before Brunson closes the game out. You know what I'm saying?
Run the point through here and there as well.
He's a combo guard. Yeah,
and it's good to have those veteran guys. And like you said, we didn't lose any second rounders, man. The amount of draft capital we have, we're gonna drop a fucking nuclear bomb in the off season,
and
bro.
Here's the genius about the deal, right? Leon, anything I ever said bad about Leon Rose, I take back. I was mad at him for a second.
Nah, yeah.
2020, 2024, 25, he's an unrestricted free agent. So at the end of next year, he's an aspiring contract. So we could,
right?
We're not an albatross. Let's say he turns into a Fournier, because Bogdanovich really is not locking nobody down defensively. He's not terrible.
No,
you know what I'm saying? But he's not locking nobody down defensively. And so we could if it doesn't work out, we're not saddled with that contract.
Yeah.
So Leon Rose is keeping us, where we can turn over without being penalized and being in the salary cap hell, man. So that's fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it was like the same thing. I think because I think Evan Fournier was $18 million expiring, and I think Bogdanovich is like 19. So it's like,
bro.
I mean, I would say is that it's a end of an era because it's been so long that the Knicks kept some of their like first, second round draft picks. I fell in love with these kids that they drafted the last couple of years in RJ, Quickly, Grimes. I fell in love with these guys. But hey, it's a dawn of a new day. That I'm glad that they made the they shook up the organization now. And like I said, we right there. We knocking at the door. We're not peeping through the window no more. Now we there banging on the door like, yo, we here. You know what I mean? It's like, shout out to those guys. Thank you for the years and the service you gave us and the love you showed our city. But you know what? From here on out, it's Chip right here. This is like the best. This has been the best trade year. I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off. This has been the best trade for the Knicks, like going forward to the championship, like marching ourselves to a championship since like the '94 trade for Derek Harper. Remember they traded Derek Harper for who was it? For Greg Anthony?
Yeah.
And look, that helped us. That was a key piece.
Good point.
To go to the finals. You know what I mean? This is what it reminded me of. Like, you know what I mean? That's a
great point. Even Bill Simmons, right? Who's a he's a former ESPN pundit. He has a basketball podcast. Him and Ryan Rosello, I think, is his partner on there. Everyone knows he's a super Boston fan. He's from Boston area. He even said, and I didn't get a chance to clip it up. Pardon me. I've been running around, so I'm going to play this off my phone. But even he was like, "Yo, I think that this makes the Knicks the favorite, even over the Celtics." Let me play this for you guys. Hold on.
I love that.
Hold on.
I love that.
I can't wait to make fun of Detroit, but we'll hold that thought. Picture I've been worried about this Knicks team from a Celtics fan standpoint. And now you look at their top 9 or their top 10 is basically Brunson, Randall, OG, Hart, DDV, Bogdanovich, Hartenstein, and Robinson when Robinson comes back as the center combo, and Precious. Burks is the 10th. And that's a team that could hang with the Celtics in the playoff series. Like it is. And they're going to be tough, and they're going to be hard to go through. They're going to be really good at home. They have a closer. They have OG to throw at Tatum. They have some size stuff that I think would be a little bit of an issue if Porzingis is healthy for that series. But for the most part, they got a 2 seed, and they didn't have to see the Celtics till the Eastern Finals. I think it's a legit threat. I really do. Things that worry me about the Celtics team are the coaching stuff.
Listen, check that out, man. That's a great point. The OG, let's go back to the OG thing for a minute, man. That's, he has a good point. The size may be a little bit of problem. We saw that when the Knicks played the Celtics.
Yes.
With Porzingis a little bit, that size gave us a little bit of problems. Plus, he can shoot. He can stretch the floor, right?
Yeah.
But putting that aside, when you need a guy to go lock somebody down, kind of neutralize. You're not gonna be able to fully stop Tatum. You know what I'm saying? But OG could slow him down a little bit. That's key. That's fucking key. You know what I'm saying?
In the 7-game series, he could slow him down a game or two. I'm not saying all 7 if we go to 5, 6, 7 games. OG is gonna make a guy like Tatum, a guy like Brown, like have a horrible game because it's been historically seen already that those two guys, when they're not on, they're not on. As much as I love Tatum and Brown, but when they're not on, they're not on. And he just said too, Porzingis, he's very injury prone. So if he winds up being injured in the playoffs, Tatum just said that's the piece to their puzzle to win a chip as well. Right. So, I don't know. I love what he said.
Yo, we gotta take a shot for Leon Rose, my nigga. Q, I know you don't really want to drink them. I really don't want to either, but he deserves a shot.
Oh no, I'm drinking. Okay, I'm hyped now. I'm hyped. You gotta be drinking. I've been drinking all week. It's a Super Bowl weekend. Everybody is invited to my crib, all right?
Leon Rose, World Wide West. Let's go.
Yeah,
Go New York. Go New York. Go. I'm fucking excited. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's get it, man.